What's good, y'all? It's Jay Coffee on the vid, back with another one for you guys. Some hip-hop news, a hip-hop blog. And listen, 50 Cent, we know this man's petty as hell. We know he's all about marketing and everything like that. Very strategic with what he does, but he definitely holds grudges, right? And we know the G-Unit brand, the whatever, the group, musically, all that, it's just kind of been dead in the water for a minute. The only one really actively making music and repping G-Unit has been Uncle Murda. And I don't even know if he really is repping G-Unit like that anymore. I don't know. That never exactly made sense to me when Uncle Murda got down with G-Unit. You know what I mean? Like, it was late in Uncle Murda's career. I think he's dope, but it was like late in his career. It was late in just the whole G-Unit, like, was pretty much deaded. It was what it was. But Fifth just did this interview, and I'm going to roll this clip for you guys. He spoke on G-Unit. Nothing major, but I'll be right back.
The final question. There was NWA. There was like all these Tupac movies. Is there going to be a G-Unit movie, man? Like, are you going to wait for like a real G-Unit movie, like everybody? Or are you just going to fix everything amongst the clique first and then...
No, I don't answer that. I think I'd like to forget the G-Unit.
What? Yo, whatever, man. You know your fans ain't going to forget that shit, man. Go. NWA was out of here, yo. How you not going to do that? No way. You're not gonna forget it, man. There's no way, yo. There's no way.
Like Kendrick don't even let them boys come on stage before. I'm all by himself. Bro. I said, I could have did that. What the fuck? I'm bringing these dirty niggas on the stage for?
All right, so you hear that, man. Who Kid asks 50, final question. We know G-Unit ain't really rocking like that no more, but what's good? Are we going to get a G-Unit biopic? And, I mean, he's right, man. Those biopics doing big business. And Fifth is saying he'd rather forget the unit. Like I said in the beginning of this, man, Fifth trolls, he says things. It is what it is with him. But what do you guys make of this? Do you think he's serious? Or do you think he's just clowning around? You heard him. He's like, I could have, I didn't have to bring everyone on stage with me. I could have did it. Like, it was weird, too. He was talking about Kendrick. I believe he was referring to TDE. Like, he was saying Kendrick ain't really rocking with them. I don't know. I didn't even really know what was going down like that with them. But regardless, that's besides the point. I'm led to believe... Like 50 Cent, we know nowadays, he ain't really focusing on the music. He's doing a lot of TV and films and things like that. And he knows those films, those biopics do serious numbers. They do, make a lot of money. So I'm surprised he wouldn't want to put the G-Unit story out there just for that reason, But, make sure to get in the comments with your thoughts on what he's saying and just your thoughts about G-Unit in general. I never really understood what the deal was with G-Unit. We heard behind the scenes stories from a lot of different, people that were in G-Unit or were affiliates, you know what I mean, or were on tour with them or whatever. And I've just heard a lot of things, basically along the lines of 50 didn't respect people's work ethic and things like that, I don't know what exactly the deal was. Banks is the one that I really, really think Fifth dropped the ball with. And it's just, I don't know, I feel like hip-hop just lost out. A lot of people, when I made videos on Banks in the past, say, nah, man, Banks didn't want to work hard or, different things like that. But hip-hop just lost out so much by not getting those Banks records in the campaign that we were supposed to see with Banks so he could really shine like he was supposed to. But if you really look at the G-Unit roster and the people that had success like that, their batting average wasn't too good. Yayo, not really a good rapper like that, in my opinion. Like, don't get me wrong. He had some songs that were all right, but his project was kind of a flop. Buck, First joint was fire. Definitely, you know, did some serious numbers. The second one, you know what I mean? And then we know 50 and Buck, a lot of different issues multiple times. We'll see them still going at it. He's got him held up in contract limbo. The game, we already know what went down with all that. And it was kind of like Game was placed in G-Unit, so it was a little different. You know what I mean? It wasn't organic where they just brought him on. Dre and Jimmy Iovine kind of did that. Then we seen, you know, Spider Loke's project never dropped. Mobb Deep dropped the album, was all right while with them. MOP, like, nothing really happened. You know what I mean? Mace, they couldn't get the business together. He dropped a mixtape, though. You know, Kid. There's some other, you know, people with G-Unit, but what I'm trying to say is, you know, that I'm not naming who are a part of G-Unit. You guys get in the comments. Let me know who your favorite artists were with G-Unit, etc. But what I'm trying to say is if you really look, not a lot of these people had success like that, man, you know? And then we only seen two G-Unit group albums. The first one was pretty dope. Second one, you know what I mean? But I was a big fan of those G-Unit mixtapes leading up to the Get Rich or Die Trying project. Those where they just used to do tracks to other people's beats were fire. They were fire, man. I Smell Honey, is that you, Ja? That was like the hardest joint that I think they did, you know, and then they ended up throwing it on the G-Unit album also. And like I said, G-Unit's been kind of dead for a while, and it was before. You know, I don't know what the deal is why 50 basically kind of falls out with everyone, but around 2013 or so, when we saw the comeback, when, you know, it was 50, Banks, Yayo, Buck again, and then Kid, right? I'm like, I don't know, they came with that mixtape. It was all right. It had some bangers on there, and then it felt like he was really going to push G-Unit hard, and then it just kind of disbanded again. And then, like I said, we get Uncle Murda kind of randomly repping G-Unit a couple years later. Like, I don't know, I just never really understood it. Like, what is your guys' take on what happened with G-Unit? What's your favorite artists, projects on G-Unit? What's your thoughts on it as a whole? And what do you think about what he's saying here? You think he's just clowning, taking that opportunity to say something that's going to get people's attention? Or do you think he really has no interest in making the G-Unit biopic? I'm interested to know. Get up in them comments. Thanks for watching, y'all. Make sure to sub to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Daily videos, all different topics. It's J Coffee Talk signing out. Peace.